Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another 7 Deadly Sins video. So, today, I wanted to go over some of the reverse stage stuff and possibly try it out a little bit because I have been farming up a lot of awakening materials and everything. So, I've got Twigo and Alioni at 65 6-star. Hopefully that's high enough because I really don't want to keep limit breaking them any higher, but you know, it is what it is. So they did just add reverse stages to the game with the newest patch, and I was looking around on Reddit and everything like that, and a user by the name of CammyJIT was helpful enough to post this list of it's just characters that you use the most. So he says reverse stage units in order of the amount of times they're required for stages. I just thought this information was really helpful. So if you're wanting to kind of like minimize your material costs and everything like that, you could potentially get a lot more rewards and stuff like that for just going for some of the higher up characters and stuff like that. So Gil Thunder is one, or he is the only one that has 6 stages where you use him on it. And so if you want to focus on some of these characters that have the higher numbers, because you're going to be using them a lot more, investing in these characters is going to get you a lot more benefit than some of the other characters. Unfortunately, I did Alioni and Twigo because I wasn't aware of this list at the time. They only have 2 different stages where they're actually used, but that's fine. I'm not really worried about it. I was going to do them, at some point anyway, but those were just the ones that I did over the past couple of days since the half stamina is going on right now. I've just been farming out a bunch of awakening materials and stuff like that, and I still have a bunch of rare medals or rare pendants that I've been using to kind of upgrade them and limit break them and everything, so that's been pretty helpful. But a lot of these characters, so just a side note, is nice because a lot of these characters you're already probably going to have leveled up for certain activities like PvP or various stuff like that. So Gil Thunder is one that a lot of people run in the back slot on PvP, the Green Gil Thunder specifically. I don't know if Green Gil Thunder would be the best for some of these stages, but I mean, I guess as long as he's level 80 and everything and he's built up, hopefully he would be able to get the job done. I'm not positive on that. I don't know which actual units are best for each stage, but it's just nice that some of these characters you're already using for other stages, so you don't have to build them up quite as much as some of these other ones like Alioni and Twigo and Ruin and Jude. Some of these rare units that a lot of people that don't play the game quite as much do not have built up. So yeah, like I have Jericho already level 80. So that's really nice. I'll be able to, use her a lot in some of these stages. I have blue SR Gila at 65. So I might be able to use her. I don't think my Griamore is really crazy. My Hauser's fully maxed out, and I don't think I've put much into my Hellbrum because I don't run Kingbrum on PvP, but you can see where this list comes in handy. There's a lot of decent stuff on here. Like just knowing that some of these characters are used more than others is going to help you with a lot of your resource, So, yeah, let's hop into the game. So, I'm going to be going to Vanya because I want to try out. I've not done anything yet, and I've been looking at some of the challenges and everything like that. So I'm with 65 on both heroes, and I'm 6-star, and that's with no associations. I'm already over the CC requirement, which one of them is to win the stage with the 36,000 CC requirement, and then clear without anyone dying is one, and then clear within 8 turns. The 8 turns is what I'm worried about the most. I'm not positive on how hard it's going to be to keep them alive yet because I've not actually attempted the stage. But yeah, as you can see, like there's obviously a bunch of different areas that you can go to throughout the campaign. There's I think there was 6 different areas in the campaign, and you've got 7 here. So yeah, just different kinds of stuff that you can do. And then obviously each one has different stars. Like each stage has 3 stars that you can acquire, and those stars are going to count towards your bar up here where you're going to get various rewards. And these are really nice because you're going to get these Part 2 tickets, and the Part 2 tickets are very nice because you can either save them for when newer Part 2 characters come out, or you can potentially pull right now if there's a unit that you don't have if there's a unit that you're really looking for, like say you don't have Blue Demon Meliodas, I would say pull early, like use these tickets as quickly as possible, just for the fact that you're going to have a higher chance of pulling Blue Demon Melee. I think it's like an 11% chance on all the SSRs on the Part 2 banner right now, because there's not that many people on it. So just be aware that over time, as new characters come out and new characters get added to that Part 2 banner, it's going to lower the rates for all of the units collectively, for like the SSRs at least, because obviously the more characters that are on the banner, the more it has to spread out. So just be aware of that. So here we go. Let's go ahead and try to jump into this and see how it goes. Let me set some associations really quick. I like that Jericho can be an association for Twigo, because that actually pushes me up quite a bit. And then I think, just for good measure, we're going to eat some lifesteal food. I don't know if I actually need it or not. Like I said, I've not really tried this, but these do cost 20 stamina apiece, and it would be really nice not to have to retry. But then again, I've heard that these are like pretty tough. Like some of them can be very hard because of the characters that you're using. Obviously, they're not great units. So let's see here. I want to say, oh no. Auto! Why? Alright. Well, this is going to help me gauge some of this. So that's one turn down. And I've already done not a lot of damage. Alright, so this is blue. Like, obviously he's blue melee because of his color, but he's actually using the moveset of blue SR melee. I say we just kind of focus down her as much as possible, and then move into Meliodas after that. The problem is their healing at the beginning of each turn is screwing me very hard. I'm hoping the ultimates are going to help me burst these down really quickly, but obviously it may take me a couple of attempts on doing some of these to get all of the challenges done. Okay, so since he doesn't have... He's got ult, though. He doesn't have his counter up. Oof. I guess we're going to do that just so it'll reduce damage. I can already see where this is kind of, like, annoying, just using these specific characters. That's kind of dumb, but, I mean, that's kind of the fun of it. Oh, that didn't do nothing. We're good, bruh. I was actually worried about that. I kind of wish it had the thing from like Final Boss or Super Boss where you can check what turn you're on and stuff like that, and check your missions. You can also select hiding targets. Oh, okay, so you can't. I couldn't have even selected him to begin with. So let me ult with Twigo hit just in case I actually do enough damage to kill. Yeah, I didn't think so. I actually didn't know his was an AoE. Oh well. Both of my characters are 6/6 though, so that's helping a lot with the ultimate damage. So really, I think the strategy here is just to try to build up ult as quickly as possible. Which I'm about to have Aliones again, actually. We'll just go as fast as possible. I think we should still be good. Like, I think we're definitely under 8 turns, but if not, I can always just retry again. Blue Melee, I like his counter a lot, actually. But obviously, Green Melee has a much better, like, kit altogether. Alright, well, either way, this is the end, so let's see how we did. Let's see if we got all of the things done. So we really didn't have to worry about our characters dying. It didn't end up being a problem. We beat the CC requirement, and that should have been under 8 turns. Okay, we get a free gem. We beat all the missions, so that means we get all 3 stars. So once we go back to the thing here, yeah, we have all 3 stars. I guess we could run it again, potentially? No? First time clearing reward is this. So, okay, there's no actual rewards. Like, there's no need to, like, no reason to farm these or anything like that. It just doesn't work. So, yeah, we have 3 stars. Once we reach 12, we'll actually get 3 diamonds. And then, you know, so on and so forth. That wasn't too bad. I don't know if I really liked spending that much resources on the characters themselves, but I mean, that's kind of the whole problem with it, I guess. So I guess if I were to try this one, it would just add Gil Thunder to it. Yeah, so it adds my green Gil Thunder, which he's only level 60. I wonder if I could potentially do this one and not have too much of an issue with it. Oh, wait, what about it? Hauser's obviously the better association there. So that still puts me at 63. I may end up having to limit break him, which is unfortunate. Or try to push these higher. Obviously, limit breaking him would be the better investment there, but he will take SSR pendants, which is kind of annoying. Unless I can potentially combat class food over it. Which I can. Clear without dying, clear within 8 stages. I'm worried about Gil Thunder, but I don't know. I don't want to, you know, take too much time with this video. I've pretty much already got my point across with it. Like, it's obviously something that a lot of newer players are not ready for, but watching different videos, a lot of people were really, like, kind of upset that they were adding it early and everything. I don't really have an issue with it. Like, obviously, like, it kind of sucks that you can't get all the rewards from it at the moment, but I mean, it just gives you something to kind of work towards. Like, I don't mind, like, I've been building up my box a lot lately anyway, because I've pretty much kind of reached the point to where I'm not doing a whole lot of PvP at the moment anyway, so I've just been working on my box, doing a bunch of, like, awakening materials and stuff like that, working on my units as a whole. So I don't mind spending some of the resources and stuff on this. Obviously other players might, you know, want to invest those resources into, you know, better units and this and that, or have those resources so when new units come out they can pull for those and immediately try to upgrade them, etc. But I think it's cool that they have it in the game so you can work on it when you have, you know, off time or whatever. Like, now I have a game mode that I can get rewards from and everything like that, because this doesn't reset. There's no reason for you to, like, rush through it as quickly as possible, really. The rewards are going to stay there, and they'll be there whenever you're ready to get them. So, I mean, I don't have too big of an issue with it. So, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. That's just, I kind of wanted to get the spiel out of the way, so if you're if you're wanting to end the video or whatever, you can. I'm probably gonna go ahead and run this on camera. So thanks for watching. Leave a like, feel free to subscribe for more content in the future, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. But if you want to stay tuned for this, I'm gonna go ahead and try to run this. Oh, I'm gonna have to use a stamina potion. That's okay though. Whatever, no big deal. The fact that these takes 20 stamina kind of sucks, but at the same time they're meant to be sort of like a challenge, so I guess it makes sense. Okay, so we gotta fight 3 characters. Green Gil Thunder's not like good, really. Like, he's not crazy. I'm thinking maybe we taunt with him. And this is an AoE, right? Yeah. Attack on all. Damage against buffed enemies. I mean, that's not really going to help us at the moment. And then I think we'll just kind of push Alione's ult. I don't know why, but I thought his blue card was the whatchamacallit. This is the Gil Thunder that buffs attack. I don't know why, but I had it in my head that green Gil Thunder was the one that made it to where you gained taunt or whatever, like he goes into the stance. Dang, and they are really going after Alione. I guess let's go for Meliodas. And I guess we'll just use that again, why not? Maybe we can get his ult and do some damage with Hauser as an association, which I don't think it's not one of the, like, damage or, like, the link partner ultis, so it's not gonna do any additional damage because of that, but oh well. Dang, they are really focusing on Leone. That's unfortunate. I need to do... Well... No, the fact that it's taunting is going to screw it over. I need to make sure that I'm not taunting, so that way potentially they don't kill him. I'm not really worried about that counter. I forget. Seems it stands for 1 turn, evades, and then continues to inflict damage equal to 400%. Which is probably a level 1 counter. What's his unique though? Increases at the start of the next turn if the hero doesn't take damage. Okay, that's what I was worried about. Let's just do... I guess we'll just try to avoid it altogether and just hit Liz with Twigo. I already can kind of tell that I'm probably not going to win this. Oh, don't hit him. Stop it. Ah. Well, I was supposed to clear it without dying, so that's not good. Alright, so I got an ult. Does shock damage. That's not anything crazy. I'm not really worried about that, though. Maybe... No, I guess let's go ahead and do that, and then... Twigo, maybe. Oh, I don't know why I was assuming that was a... I was assuming that was an AoE for some reason, because of Hauser. I'm so used to Hauser's ultimate, where it partners with Gil. Well, we're screwed. God. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on Gil Thunder, I think, to make this a little bit better. Oh well. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to run this one for fun anyway. Obviously, I am not ready for this. I might look into trying to look around and see which ones need Jericho and who you need with her, because my Jericho is pretty stacked, and I could potentially do some of those. Just relying on her by herself, as long as they don't kind of like focus her down or anything like that. I think she would probably be in the Visel section. I think is when they... Yeah, so there's one Jericho. You need Gila with her. Dang, this one you need... I didn't mean to click that. Not that. Blah, 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 blah. Stop it. That one you need 4 characters for, which is kind of funny. Alright, there's another Jericho. There's another Jericho. Which this one you need Helram and Marnus and Gila. I could potentially do some of these Jericho ones, but it just really depends. Because am I fighting just King? Yeah, I could probably do this one, no problem. So, I don't know. I'll work on these off camera and do whatever I need to do, obviously, because I don't think these are really... I don't think anybody really wants to watch me do these. So, yeah, if you stayed till the very end and watch the rest of this, very cool. Thank you so much. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. So, thanks for watching.